Welcome. This is the Beard. In the following weeks, we will embark on a new journey to obtain $1 million. The rules are simple. No heists, no missions, no races. All we have on offer is what is available in the overworld. Selling vehicles, collectibles, robbing stores, gang wars, and the casino. This is our quest. This is our call to arms. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this.
And welcome back, picking up exactly where we left off just before, with more playing cards. And oh yes, we don't have the shitwind anymore. It's gone. Lest we forget. Goodbye, my brother. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye, my lover. I don't know the words. That song isn't that great. Anyway, here we are, number 28, and we're back on the board. Welcome back to another video, where I talk very boringly about loading up a map, pressing the button when I eventually find a location, thanks to a guide I'm following, drive to that location, and pick up a card, and rinse and repeat. And just to spice things up every now and again, I am known to sometimes visit the casino to see if I can get anything interesting there for free, because I am scared of public lobbies. Now, we are now set up with our next one. Yet again, a shop. This never happens with collectible runs, does it? Going to a shop. What do you reckon the odds are of me having to go to the backside? The back of house of said shop. I could go to the backside of a shop, if you want, if they existed. Do they exist? Do I have a soul? Do I know what I am doing? I think the answer is no, as demonstrated by all of the driving that I do in these videos. Now here we are, and I'm trapped in my own reflection in a clothing shop. Well done me, I am the best. Right, looks like we're heading over to the west coast and zipping through a tunnel that reminds me of, Back to the Future and Roger Rabbit. We're now at the military base, and I'm just showing nothing but pure brilliance at my driving capabilities. For some reason, I've gone into the military base, I now have stars, I am being shot, and I am not defending myself. What am I thinking? What is going on? There's a helicopter now, and I'm just going to run at an armed man. No wonder I died there, but oh no, it's happened again. The car has been impounded. Right, now I have to go and rescue the car again, but this is not the shitwind, so I don't care that much. Stealing the first thing I find is the most inappropriate vehicle to try and go through a heist to bring back my car, although it is satisfying to cause as much damage as I do with it. This is a good day, let that be remembered. After leaving the lorry, I decided to get an actual car that's a bit quicker than the speed of my thoughts. As you can tell, they're not very good because of how long I keep saying in all of my videos. As you can see, the cops were after me because I actually paid to have my car out the impound because I just couldn't be bothered. Sorry about that. I know I'm meant to be raising money, but, you know, Tempest Future. Or something sounding intellectual. Now we see we've set up the article, but pit stop, because she's back. Yes, only kidding, I knew the whole time all I had to do was call the insurance company and then pay a small fee to have her put back in my garage. See, I said her again because I've forgotten how to speak. I think I'm having strokes every time I try and press record. Anyway, with that said, I'm now heading over to the next location, back on the coast. My god, does it feel great to be once again at the helm of the shitwind. And as you can see by the amount of damage that I've already caused it in such a small drive, I take care of my possessions. With a quick hot skip and a jump, that could have gone a lot better. It also could have gone a lot worse, but nevertheless, content. After a bit of wandering around, we find this one just on the side there. We're racking up these cards now. We're coming up to just 22 left to get. Wow. Why are you watching my video? You must be as interesting and entertaining as I am. No, you're more so, because you can't drive. as bad as I do. Right, after getting myself out of this little ditch, not really a ditch, but that's the term I'm going to stick with, we're heading over to this nice eatery slash bike rental place. Is it an eatery? Is it a venue? I don't know what it is. I got lost here for a while, hence the footage being sped up. What you need to do is just head up these stairs around the back. I'll go with backside again because lols. And there we go. 34. 34. I can't count or read because that was actually 33. Not too far away, we've got our next one. And looking at this, yep, it's in another shop. Place bets now. Do you reckon I have to go to the back side of it? I've given up with trying to say the back of house or the rear of the shop. That would also work. But no, in actual fact, it's not. I mistakenly thought it was that shop because I'm an idiot. Turns out it's just there on the ATM. That guy was a bit of a hassle though to get around, but we're on 34 finally. This is actually the 34, unlike the 34 from before. So what we're going to do is head over to the paint spray. Do you reckon this is going to be in the backside? Heading over from actually the backside of this rather than going through the actual parking area of the strip mall. Don't know why I did this. Why did I call it a strip mall? It's a petrol garage station. What we need to do is just head over to the paint spray, and instead of going inside, just go to the side door here, pop inside, and you see some lovely posters, some lovely entertaining material all around the building, and there it is, 35. So you know what's happening. We're in the car, we've loaded up the map, going to slowly drag it over and head over to our, you guessed it, next location. Once again, I'm showing expert driving. How did I go 90 degrees vertical there? I don't quite think that's physics. Anyway, just heading past the shop, just hit this dusty little trail, hit to right to the end, and you'll see some picnic tables there. And once the footage catches up, you'll see that it's just sitting there nicely on one of said tables. In fact, the eagle-eyed of you will probably see it already. Have you seen it yet? Have you seen it yet? Too late, I've just picked it up. Once again, we're just going to head over, load up our next location, and again, just a bit over there, not too far away, not too much hassle. Oh my god, I should really think about investing in my time and writing scripts for these videos. With the fast forward here, I didn't know how else to put this because I wanted to show off quite where this was, because I actually got confused thinking it was on that bridge. I want to show where it actually is, which is at the end of this road, and you'll hit this little hippie camping weird little place, and then just by the fire, eventually you pick it up. Let's just head over and load up in the shit wind, get our next location, and you know what? Let's show off some more expert driving. And we're just off the road. Looks like a bit of a side road to travel over, but you know, needs must. And I need money and fame and subscribers, likes on my videos, comments, and people that actually care if I breathe. Who am I kidding? No one cares if I breathe. With that being said, we're now getting closely up to number 40. This video is going pretty quick. I bet you're all thankful of that. If you're still here, why are you still here? Thank you for being here though. Please come again. Right, with the map set up, ranking up to Enforcer. That's a bit of a joke, as displayed by my driving. Hey me. Right, so let's just quickly head over here. And my expert driving, where I just incessantly keep driving on the wrong side of the road and through cactuses. We eventually get there. Once at a nice clean stop. No edit jumping there. Shh! You saw nothing. Picking up the card. Right, 39. We have 15 left to go. And look at this, we're just by the airport. Not Trevor's airport, just a little side airport. Been here before, be here again at some point, I reckon. How did that happen? Of course, it happened because I was driving. Then just heading into the hangar where that plane is, once you get to the right side of the desk, which was apparently challenging for myself, let's just load up our next place of travelling. It's a shop, by the look of it. But is it actually a shop? Let's head over and find out. And as we get nearer and nearer, I nearly hit a random pedestrian because reasons. And yes, we are in a shop. Do you think it's in the back office? Is it in the back side? Yes, it's there on the desk in the back side. And yet again, the office people tell us that we're not allowed there. Right, let's head over to our next place. And once here, I cannot fight the urge anymore to take stupid shortcuts. Straight through there, and as you can see, even though going downhill, the shit wind has had that much pounded out of her. that she can't even do that. This is a struggle. I think I might have to get it repaired just for the sake of making these videos a bit quicker. Not for you, I edit around that, but for me, just because they take forever because I'm driving the shitwind. With the card on, buy a ping pong table again. Reusing an idea, but we won't talk about the location, that sticker there that we picked up, because something bad happened when we did that. Shush, you saw nothing. Let's head over to the next place. And we're ascending a hill. I had to pause there to make sure I pronounced ascending right, because, well, let's face it, I am not the smartest peanut in the turd. Anyway, cresting slowly with a lack of power, we eventually get there. Somehow, some way, this car is still holding up. This is why this is the best car in GTA. What I'm going to plan on doing is modding it to make it the highest specs I can, but with certain mods being locked behind the wall of leveling up, we're going to get to the levels first and then do it in one massive investment and then take it on public races and see how the rest of the world cannot cope with the power of the shitwind. Now heading down here, it's taking another shortcut. On top of the hill, there's only one way to go down. And I'm going to leave this play out because, once again, my driving does not leave a lot to be desired. It is the most desirable thing you've ever seen in your life, including your wife, husband, significant other, spiritual, soulmate. No, the best thing you've ever seen in your life is my driving. I had to pause then so I didn't just burp in the microphone, although that will probably be more entertaining than the sound of my actual voice. Once here, we're at the home of the Lost and the Damned. After a lot of driving, because I couldn't quite figure out where I was meant to be, you just need to head over to this little stage here. Once on the stage, get as close as you can with your car, because walking is just rubbish. Like, drive your car whenever you can. Why would you walk? Exercise? No sir, not on this channel. Just on top of the amp there, and you'll get the card loading up. That was 44, 10 left to go. Right, not too far away for the next one, so let's head over there. And I actually get there pretty sharpish, with no real incidents. Well, not that are any funny. So, let's just head over here and just buy this derelict vehicle. I don't know what you'll call that. Anyway, I decided to take a quick break, stealing a car that is actually awesome and actually has speed. I don't know how to drive it, as demonstrated here. And as you can see, we're just quickly nipping into the casino. A quick spin in the wheel, and what do we get? Oh, can it be something good? Well, it's chips, and they are $1 one chip, so that's 25,000. Perfect. That's actually not bad considering the mission we're on. After selling a car, a bit of extra cash. Twice, because I had to have a break for a while, so I actually took this part to record it over a few days. Back in the shitwind, back on setting up the location, and then back to doing this beautiful task that I'm doing for your benefit, not for my own, because I don't have a task of earning $1 million and want to level up a bit more. You know, this is for you, and content and entertainment, nothing else, no other sinister motive behind it. Right, so we're here at this residential kind of area, but with some very weird buildings in the middle. Turns out, this is a fire station. Okay. I don't know if I want to trust these guys to put out any fire when I'm in need. After staring too long at the jukebox, yet again, it's on one of those red mechanic tables. We've never had to pick up a collectible from a red mechanic table before. That was so new and original. Now, we're heading over to the bar with the darts, because we've never been here before either. After taking some of the ambience there with the people drinking outside, what you have to do is just head over to the back area again, by the dart table, and on the pool table, there it is. 47, we haven't got far to go. Gang War has opened up just next to me, and tempted to do that to see if I could get some extra cash from the victims that I leave in my wake. I decided against it to go for this, just for the sake of time. Gang Wars will be funny, don't worry, more of them will show up in later parts. But for now, we're sticking to the cards. With that one done, what I can only assume is the fictional B&Q of this world. We're now going to head over to the next place. And yet again, perfect driving, 10 on 10, I am the best. Looking at that, there was another gang war setting up there. But no, we just need to head to what looks to be a hippie commune. Very similar layout and ambiance to that of Lost and the Damned. It's just that it has flowers instead of motorbike gang members. Well done. Right, heading on to our next location, and we're near a shop again. 2 shops, in fact, a convenience store and an ammunition. How, of all the things in the world to hit, a tree and a pole? They were literally a minute apart, those 2 incidences. Even when I tried to take a shortcut, the game dupes me. That was not my fault. That guy clearly drove into me. We all saw it. Now heading over to ammunition. What do you reckon the odds are? Is it Banzai time? Nope, you've already guessed it. Now we're in a shop, we are unable to run. So let's just make it even longer. But oddly enough, for once, not in the back area of the shop, just on the desk. Right, to our next location. And once I stop having a stroke, you need to head over to the tattoo parlour. Now this is where my driving takes a turn for the better, because it isn't my driving that really messes things up for me. As you can see, neatly parked, causing no harm to anyone, nothing out of order there. Heading into the tattoo parlour, the guy's nice and polite to me. Nothing wrong, nothing can go wrong, everything's looking good. And then for some reason, this random pedestrian is now after me. As you can see on the mini-map, he is a red circle, which means I've angered him. I didn't even talk to him, acknowledge his presence, or anything. I just walked past him. Apparently in the world of Los Santos, walking past someone means you die. It was worth it for my sake though. That was $34. Right, next location. And we're heading towards the industrial section of the map. And just down a little side street there. We're just going to head over. And as you can see, it's inside this bus. Oh, actually, you can't see that yet. I haven't collected it there. I just got ahead of myself. You can't go in through the busted out front, which makes no sense. So sliding over and then sliding over again. Eventually, I'm in the bus and I've got that just 2 left. Perfection. Right, heading over to yet another shop, another ammunition. This time it has a target range again. And I've ranked up again, Enforcer. So what we're going to do, as I'm an Enforcer, is head towards it and just take a little pit stop, because when I was actually capturing this, I thought it was in the war shop there for Zancudo. Nope, it is ammunition. I was right all the time. Please don't hate me. Now, just heading back into the shooting range area, and right on the back of the far wall, the notice board with a members book, I suppose. We've got it. Only 1 left. Out of frustration, I punch another pedestrian because I felt like it. And how strong was that woman? She just ran into that solid iron gate and closed it with her face. Do not get on the wrong side of women wearing green aprons. It will never turn out well for you. Because of that incident, the cops were on me, so I had to take a little jaunt out of the way. But I've now, as you can see, lost the cops, taking a shortcut, heading over. How did I manage that? And now I have well and truly Austin Powers it. It looks like I should be able to get out of this nice and easy, but because the car is so beaten down and not that great to start with, I can't actually get over that little lip for the curb. The security has now got issues with me. I'm still just trying to get out of here, but I'm unable. I accidentally nudge him a little bit, and he gets aggroed and draws a gun. Just as I manage to escape my hell of being in Austin Powers land, it's all over. And yet again, I just realised I died while in my personal vehicle, so it's been impounded. What we're going to do though is obviously just pick the first thing I can find, because walking is for chumps, and we're just going to head straight on over to the next pickup because it's the last one and I'm right here. So we'll do the pickup first and then we'll take care of shit wind, because that's how I decided to do it at the time. Not learning from my previous mistakes, I try and make the same shortcut, but with this vehicle it actually was a success. Right, let's just head over to the warning building, where warning safety is job. Safety is job is the theme of this video, and all of my videos, safety is job. Walking through the construction workers there, I accidentally make them angry. That's all the cards. But before we cash in our final rewards, etc., we have to get back the car of dreams. I was thinking of stealing that van, but I decided against it in the end. Right, let's safely drop this back so it'll get nice and repaired. Now, there is a cash injection for doing that, but the main thing you get is chips. After cashing that in, we see the amount of chips we're on there. So as before, you got $1,000 cash for the other collectibles, this time just chips. Just flashing up now with the running totals, and you can see playing cars nowhere near as profitable as the action figures, but just under 350,000. We're getting close. Not close enough though, but we're getting close.